This is A Game. Fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So, a lot of times people do want to know why Black women can't get really the respect that they think they deserve from Black men and things of that nature. It's really about how y'all treat Black men when they're boys, especially how y'all raise them when y'all are in charge of raising them. I got a video clip to share with you guys, and then we're going to come back and cook. So here we go.
Somebody tagged me in a post, and the post said, "How do Black men grow up with single mothers and don't have respect for Black women?" Let me tell y'all a story. I was talking to a woman some years back, and I gotta say talking, I can't even say dating because it was really just something casual. But she had kids. One of her sons was like 17, 18 years old. I get a text message at 2 o'clock in the morning talking about come through. I think the house is empty, so I show up for Bible study. Long story short, praise and worship starts getting extremely loud, and the headboard starts hitting the wall, and she says, "Oh, we got to be quiet. My son's in the other room." Whole time I've been banging on this man's wall. I ain't even know it. I ain't signed up for that. Low key, I felt bad for Buddy. The next morning comes, I hear him washing dishes, walking around the house, talking to his homeboy about playing Call of Duty and all that. It's time for me to go, and I say, "Hey, I don't think it's best that your son sees me." She says, "Oh, he'll be all right." I'd even taken into account how any of that may affect him. And it concerned me because how many men has he seen come in and out of his house like that? How can he respect another woman when a random man cares more about his well-being than his own mom? A lot of times y'all ask that mother respect question assuming that the mother was respectable. Somebody tagged me in a post.
Okay. And this is why Black men don't respect single mothers. This is why y'all can't really get respected, right? This is how they grow up without respect for you. You make your sons lose respect, and then your daughters follow your little whorish footsteps, and then you try to figure out why your family is turned the way that they did. But you passed on those generational curses. You perpetuate the things that you claim that you don't want to happen. The damage to the son, and then the effect on the man that you invited into that situation, none of that, you're not fazed by none of that. The only thing is so incredibly selfish, and really it's abusive. It's a lot of that because y'all only care about getting my back blown out. That's all y'all care about. Can y'all get y'all little stupid back blown out, or get y'all some D, or call this dude to come over just because you feel like, oh, this is all that it is, and you figure that's all he quote unquote see you as. You don't realize that he actually see you lower than what you think he see you. And this is why a lot of times the men don't even come back, not even to clap the cheeks, even if that's all that it was, because they see how you maneuver and they see how you move around your home and your kids. So anything goes. If you do your kids dirty, then he ain't got nothing coming. And do he even want to trade sexual energies with somebody like you? That comes into question, especially if he got a little spiritual compass, a little moral compass or something. It's like, dang, you'll do that? Like you called that man over at 2 a.m. talking about come over with your pretty much almost grown son in the house, as if he don't understand what's going on with you, or you figure you the mama so he can't say anything. Just because you don't figure he not gonna say anything or can't say anything to you don't mean he's not making a judgment about who you are. It doesn't mean he doesn't have an opinion about who you are. It doesn't mean that he hasn't lost respect for you just because you dare him to say he lost respect, or that he doesn't have respect, or that he can't rock with how you doing or what you doing and how you moving. Right? So the damage that Black single mothers do to their sons because they don't perceive the son as being a human being or having feelings or thoughts or making determinations based on what they see and what they experience and what they hear, the fact that y'all can damage them like that, that's astounding to me. That's appalling to me. Because y'all raise these children, y'all raise these young boys in these toxic environments and then don't think that none of that affect him. You don't recognize that your decisions affect other people that live with you. It ain't like your son don't live with you, and so therefore he don't know who in and out of your house on a moment-to-moment basis. And then the man that you invited, he's feeling bad because he's thinking he's doing this without nobody else around. Come to find out, your son, definitely old enough to know what's going on. If he ain't doing something like that himself, you don't stop to think the amount of embarrassment that you put the man through. Like, dang. I wasn't, like he said, I didn't sign up for that. I'm not a piece of scum. I don't want to come to a woman's house and all of her children are there and I'm breaking her back, busting her down, and her kids and the household can hear me do that. And I'm supposed to come out of the room with my head proud. No, actually, that makes me feel like I'm a piece of scum. Like, that make me feel bad as a person. I'm not that kind of person, and you put me in that position that I would not have volunteered for. Had I known that your kids was here and you talking about slide through, I'd have turned you down. Like, no, not while your kids there. You want to come over to my place or something? Because I'm not doing that with kids in the house. I don't care if you think they sleep or think they don't know or don't care if they know. That's even worse. So that make him look at you like, oh, I can't even respect you even a little bit. Like, I don't even have just a tiny bit of respect for you because you don't have no respect for yourself or your children. So you don't care that your son is hearing you get your back blowed out. Like, you don't care about that. That don't wig you out or nothing. So you get up in the morning and you carry about your day with your son, talking to him normal or however y'all communicate, with understanding that the chances was highly likely that he heard his mother having sex in the other room. And that's not supposed to have a psychological effect on your son. Because what he's doing is he's watching you be a slore. He watching you be a thought. A woman that he instinctively loves and a woman that he wants to protect, a woman that he want to take care of and look after. You're his mother. How is he supposed to juxtapose that woman, that idea of a woman, with the whore? Like, not better than the little chicken heads he might deal with. So he's seeing you do the same thing. So how does he associate his mom with the thought? Like, your mom isn't more respectable and she doesn't carry herself as more of a lady and more dignified than your average street thought. How is he supposed to combine them two things in his mind and still have respect for you? That's why he don't say nothing, because he done checked out. Like, my mama a hoe. I don't respect her. I may not say nothing because I need to stay here for right now. I'm not ready to move out and stuff like that. But my mama a hoe. And I don't have no respect. I don't have no respect for her personally. And I don't have no respect for kind of Black women either, or probably women in general, because they do this kind of stuff. They do this. They move like that. She don't even care that I be hearing her getting broke down and bust down. Like, I don't want to hear that from my mom. I don't want to hear my mom make sex noises. I don't want to see the dude that broke her down. Like, I don't want to talk to that dude or encounter that dude, or he in my house. This is weird, this strange energy in the house. Cause you got X amount of dudes. I know the count. That guy probably don't. He don't know he the 5th guy this week, but I do. He the 2nd guy today, though. Like, your son know where the bodies are buried. That's why he don't got no respect. And then the men realize, oh, that's how you move. Ooh. I've heard horror stories of men saying, the kid busted in, or it was a little kid, and they try to figure out what's going on, and the embarrassment is off the charts, and the men be like, I gotta go. Like, I can't get back into no sexy mood with you. Your babies is in the other room eating cereal. Oh. We ain't no family or nothing like that. I don't know them kids. Them kids don't know me. You got me all around your kids. I mean, I ain't gonna do nothing, but you don't know that. And you just have, how many other men do you have around? Because I know I don't know you that well. We just kind of got hooked up on one of them little dating apps, and we've been talking for like a week, and I'm over here already. So, like, how many times do you do that? Oh, okay, I'm not coming back. And at that point, it ain't even so much about the body count or whether or not you got a lot of guys on. He don't even care about that. It's the way you doing it. Like, you got me in your house, you got me in your domain with your kids, as if your children don't have to be respected because they're children, as if they space don't have to be respected because you, quote unquote, pay for it or whatever. And this is the level of dysfunction that we're talking about. This is the level of foolishness and craziness that we're talking about. This is why can't nobody respect single mothers. Y'all want to, y'all don't respect us. We could be good mothers. It's like 1 in a million of y'all that are actually good mothers. Because it's just too many of you that don't care. And we see the level of neglect, the emotional neglect, the mental neglect, the physical neglect. Like, you just neglect who your children are. You let them see you do any old thing, and you cover it up by saying, well, I'm grown. I'm still gonna do me. Like, your kids are affected by the things that you do, even if you think that you're hiding them. You really don't. Your kids see so much more than you think they see, and they intuit more than you think they intuit, and they know more and can put more things together than you have ever thought that they have ever put together. And they are going to make decisions about that, about you. They're going to come to their own conclusions about who their mother is. And they may still love you, but that don't mean they're going to respect you. That's a lot of times why you get your kids and they be disrespectful, because they feel like you don't have no respect for yourself and you don't respect them. So they don't respect you. Forget what you're talking about. They do what they want to do. Go out, come in and out. And they figure you got these dudes coming in and out. I come in and out. Well, I can't do it. You don't got no respect. You don't do nothing what you're supposed to do. I don't see you as a mom. I used to try to have respect, but I don't have any respect anymore. So whatever. And this is why men pump and dump you, clap the cheeks and leave, and the black men are getting to a point now, a lot of them, where they saying, I don't even want to clap cheeks. I don't even want them cheeks. You too dirty of a woman. I can't do it. I can't even do it and have fun, because I can't have fun. Like, I can't even get into that energy with you, because I just know that you're too grimy. You do too much grimy stuff. You dirty. In a lot of different ways, you're dirty. But what's not dirty is the fact that you can go to crimsoncure.com and pick up your copy of Reclaiming the Black Feminine, The Lies of Feminism and the Road to Recovery. The link to crimsoncure.com is in the description box, and you can go ahead and get your copy today. Also, let me remind everyone that we are still holding Black Lives Matter accountable for their more than $100 million theft of misused funds. So If you want to become part of holding Black Lives Matter, the organization, accountable for that theft, please go into the description box again, hit the link for the petition, sign it, share it, and contribute to it as well. And jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.